Yeah, this is important. Quick. My mother was over my house yesterday. I'll tell you why I'm insane. I'll tell you why I'm a kook. My mother came over my house yesterday, and my book cover, I said, come on down, I'll show you the book cover. I show her the book cover, and I'm pretty proud of the cover of my book. I pumped up, I got into shape. I think I look pretty damn handsome on it. In fact, I stare at it, and I go, Jesus Christ, I'm attractive. And I mean, you know, I'm naked, and it's not even touched up at all. I mean, that was the raw photo you saw, and I look pretty, hey, come on.
I thought you were in good shape.
Yeah. So, have you ever seen my breasts look better?
No.
Okay, I lost a lot of body fat in my breasts. Or my stomach, for that matter. Have you ever seen it look better?
No.
Okay. So, my legs look thicker? Come on. Be honest.
Well, your legs have looked thicker.
Right. Okay. You want to always put me down. So, my legs have looked thicker but fatter.
Yes.
So I look pretty good on the cover, and I'm pretty excited about it, that it'll be in bookstores everywhere. And I say to my mother, hey, what do you think of this? You know, how many mothers can say that their son has
they're looking at their son's book cover.
Yeah, at the public. How many mothers can say, hey, my son has signed with the largest publishing company in the world, Simon & Schuster. He has a book out, and he's on the cover. I mean, you know, come on. I'm trying to impress my parents, right? That's what this is all about anyway. I figured out psychologically. I'm always trying to impress my parents, especially my father.
Yes.
So now I realize why I'm a nut. So my mother goes, she looks at it. She says, oh, very serious look. Very serious. You look very serious.
You're standing there with no clothes on.
So
How
I
could
said,
you
yeah,
get serious?
that's what I said. But, you know, she's looking at the face. I guess she's oblivious to the fact that I'm nude. So, as a matter of fact, controversy around the book cover.
Oh, really?
Do you know how I had it laid out where, you know, my hands are over my penis, and then you have Howard Stern on top? So now they're saying, gee, we think that might be a little strong, so they're going to put an acetate over the cover so that my name will cover where my penis would be, just so that you can pull off the acetate and see my hands. But in the stores, you want to make sure that...
They really did think that was too strong.
Yeah.
You can't see anything.
Of course
at all.
not. Of course not.
Very weird.
But that's our world. We become nuts.
But you know what? You can see as much if you bought a bodybuilding book.
Of course.
And a guy was
Flex
on the cover
magazine.
with
You see it
right.
every
Yeah, because you see Flex magazine, they have a guy in little trunks and obviously no jock strap because he's wearing like a thong, and you can see his whole weenie outline through the trunks. But I don't know. It's just it's sad to me because I really like the design of that cover, but
it's just because
that
it's
was
you.
the whole idea.
yeah, but I don't want any
Why'd you
controversy.
call him a Jew?
No, I said it's just because it's you.
I'm a half Jew, okay? Bastard. Wop. All right, anyway, so
There you go.
there you go. All right, so where was I?
Your mother makes you crazy.
So my mother goes, oh, you look very serious. So I go, yeah, okay. And then I decided to keep my mouth shut because it's the new Howard. I don't react to anything anyone says. So then my wife comes home. She goes, God, did your mother love that book cover? So I go, what? She goes, she couldn't stop talking about it in the car, how beautiful it was and how great and how wild. And I go, you're kidding me. That's interesting. I said, because she came downstairs and she gave me a real negative, like, so what? Like, but that's how my parents are with me, which has made me an overachiever. Because
well, that's not a bad thing.
no, I guess that's. But it makes me wonder. Like my kids, every little bowel movement, I'm like, wow, look how nice that is and solid.
Wow, that was good.
Good for you,
good
kids.
bowel movement.
My kids bring in pictures. And quite frankly, I mean, some of their pictures are pretty bad. You know what I mean? I mean, at their age, I was drawing at a much higher level, and I always go, wow, you are fantastic.
That's why they're never going to get any better.
No. I go, you don't even need to get better.
They don't need to change anything.
That's better artwork than Drew Friedman. I'm like, that's a Michelangelo. But my parents, with a gun to their head, they wouldn't say, good job, Howard. They would say, good job, Howard. Say it. You get a compliment out of them, boy. It's
You wouldn't believe it. You'd think they were pulling your leg.
oh, that's the cover? You look serious. I'm like, oh my God. I'm in the best shape of my life. I look fantastic.
Yeah, you were feeling really good.
I can't even take my eyes off the cover. I get aroused looking at myself. Now, if this doesn't bring a few women to the radio and television shows, I don't know what will.
You think now you got to sell your body to them.
Well, this is going to be worse. Now I'm in shape. I feel like I should be out having sex with different women, so it's causing me problems.
I'll tell you what different women to have sex with.
Who?
Your wife,
Yeah.
Allison, the mother of your children.
Yeah, well, maybe I've had sex with her for 19 years. Maybe Burt Reynolds isn't so wacky.
Maybe you guys should do like dress up.
And you know my father, he's like, he didn't even
Did
believe.
he see it?
No.
Oh, he hasn't seen it yet.
No, but I know in the back of my mind, he's like, why don't someone sign him to a book? That's not going
I
to
should
sell
have a
anything.
book deal.
No, not that I should have it, but he's like, he's not going to sell any books.
Oh.
He's always like that. And he's always like that when I had a TV show. He's like, no one's going to watch this. And then when I had a radio show, no one's going to listen to this. It's... I always know he's thinking that. He really does think that.
You sure?
Yeah, when
he
he got-
hasn't changed his mind one bit about you.
When I got into
no matter
radio,
what you do.
when I got into radio,
Yeah, but that was a long time.
now he's like, radio you're good at, but these other things, what are you wasting your time? What are you wasting your time? How are you going to, I got to read this thing. What are you going to write?
Did he say that about the book?
I know that's what he's thinking.
Oh, but he didn't say
Well,
it.
now he's getting a little afraid to say stuff like that because everything I touch turns to gold, so
Yeah.
he's a little nervous. Now he keeps his mouth, now he keeps his trap shut.
But I still notice you're still very defensive about them.
Oh, yeah, I'll be that way in the grave.
You'll be fighting in the grave.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's get to Ponce de la Phone.
That's right.
All right. All right. That's just funny that you're the producer of the show. I look over at you. And, I'm thinking like the Gary Shandling show, like he has his producer and he looks
Yeah.
over. I just look, that's my producer. It's just funny. And while I'm talking, you know how like the producer's supposed to sit there and like, sort of like get into it?
Right.
He loves everything he says.
Well,
I look over,
I
he's
always
sleeping.
Get that idea of when we went to see the Johnny Carson show.
Yeah.
And Freddie DeCordova
Yeah.
was almost in Johnny's lap.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a second. Did you guys many times tell me,
Yeah.
don't compare this show to the Johnny Carson show? I often would compare it and you say, we're not doing that show.
I don't know, but it's just kind of odd. You know what I'm saying? I look over sometimes at you and I go, "This
Everything
is my
with me is
producer."
odd.
It is. It's odd. The haircut, the teeth, the mustache. I can't believe that's my producer.
It's funny because Gorilla told me yesterday that after you go and have a tirade on Gary the
And
way
yell
you
at
did
him?
yesterday,
Yeah.
that even the phone callers think
Yell at-
Gary's such an idiot.
And the faxes.
And everyone hates Gary. after
Some
I
guy
go,
faxed me a picture yesterday of me running in the park, and it says, "Ow, my nipples hurt."
Yeah, right. All right, let's get to Ponce de la Phone. Let's
All
leave
right.
Gary alone for a few minutes. Ponce de la Phone. All right already. Sometimes it's overkill. Ponce de la Phone.
This is a call he made to the Business Channel, some stock market show.
Okay, Ponce de la Phone. Do we need any other explanation?
Nope.
No.
Okay, we're going to run through some stocks here, and let's start off with Ponce. Your question.
Hi.
Hello?
I want to ask your guest, do you believe Howard Stern's God?
Okay, let's go to Jim. Go ahead.
That's AXP. The answer is no, I don't think
AXP.
AXP, all right.
What? The guy was trying to answer. No, I don't think
Right.
Howard
They were-
Stern is a god.
They're talking stocks.
All right, Ponce de la Phone. CNBC.
Steals and deals.
What is that?
I think it's some sort of like a shopping show.
Okay. Steals and Deals, shopping show.
All right, great. Paul from California. Hi, Paul.
Hi. I'd like to ask your thoughts on Robin Cruz's breast. Howard Stern, mama.
Okay, how about Lee from California?
Almost
How you
got to
doing,
Mama
Lee?
Monkey. He was trying to get Mama
He was
Monkey.
trying to get that in.
This is from local NBC in LA. Sally Kellerman is interviewing Robert Guillaume?
Robert Guillaume of Benson. Yes.
Well, the rumor is we have a call, and it's Paul on number 3. So let's see what he has to say about you, Robert. Paul?
Hi.
Hi.
I want to ask Robert Guillaume. First of all, I loved you on Benson. And
Thank you.
And I wanted to ask you, what are your thoughts on Howard Stern?
I don't think I've ever heard Howard Stern do anything.
Why not?
I just haven't turned on the radio, I guess, to hear him.
Thanks a lot, Paul.
Sally Kellerman. I love Sally Kellerman. I love that voice.
Thanks a lot, Paul.
If you had to live with her for a day, you'd probably strangle her. You know what I mean?
That's when
Hi, how you doing?
that's that thing you told me about, that like what was sexy becomes annoying really quickly.
Yeah, yeah. She's real affected, Sally Kellerman. There's no way she talks like that. Yeah, hi. You know who does that too? Kathleen Turner.
Yeah, they're probably from Appalachia, but they affected this accent.
Kathleen Turner has her eyes bugging out of her head when she talks. It's another affect to her. She's like, yes, yes. So I'd go, hi, you're on the air. Rumor has it we have a phone call. I'd do her, though.